Okay, job number 2. Gonna make a bearded axe out of this. So deciding between a curved sort of cutout or more sort of straightforward and down sort of finish to it. I like them both. I'm actually thinking this one, but coming down and going a little bit further down here to give it some weight. Maybe even take off a little bit at the top and give it a little bit of character up the top there to get rid of some of this damage and give it a clean new edge. Coming down here a bit more. And taking this up. This is how this was sold to me. No wedge in there whatsoever. This bit is going to be hard work because this is where it gets thick. Then you're going to have to cut a groove across here, flip it, do the same, then come in, do little sections at a time. Okay, this is what I've got so far. There's a lot more work involved in this one. Another thing that I just found out, I was just measuring the holes. Bottom one, .49 mil, 49.1 mil. At the top, .52. That's 2.08 of an inch, and again the small one in Imperial, 1.93 of an inch. So that is smaller than this. So it doesn't matter how I cut the axe handle, the bottom is going to be smaller than the top, which means that if I get a perfect fit here, there's going to be a big gap either side at the top here. The only other way to fix this is to make it like a tomahawk handle, where this drops on from the base, you slide it up and then tap it in place without a wedge, because the only other way to fix that would be to grind out some of this steel, and I really don't want to do that. So it's easier to work with the wood. I need to shorten this anyway because it's way too big. That's the reason I bought the larger axe handle rather than a smaller one. I was going to shorten it anyway, but now looking at the diameter, the bottom hole, it's about flush with the wood either side, about there on the bottom, and at the top there's still probably a few millimeters on either side. But I can still put it on roughly about there, and as you see at the top there, it's pretty close. So the handle's going to be cut off around about there, so that will actually be a decent length. So that's a good 8 inches. Good almost 200 mil. I will have to thin out the handle on the sides because it's much too thick, but that's okay. Also went with a handle where the grain is quite close. So there you have it. One bearded axe yet to be completed. Alright, I've been at this for 5 hours now, so I'm going to pack it in, and I'll see you guys in part 2. Alright, see yous.